Hello, it's Carolyn from the Purple Poncho. Today I would like to show you how to make this beautiful crocheted rope. It's made using single crochet stitches, working in the round on the wrong side of your work, and it's just a matter of knowing where to put your stitches. So let's begin. I'm using a size F crochet hook over 3.75 millimeter, and I'm using a size 4 worsted weight yarn. Chain 6, and slip stitch to the beginning chain to form a ring. Okay, chain 1. Going into the next chain, make a single crochet. And the next chain, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to make a single crochet in all 5 chains. So it's 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so you notice as we did that, the right side of our work is all facing each other inside here. In the center of this tube, we're going to be making a tube, and the wrong side of the stitches are facing us on the outside. Okay. So now we're back at the beginning single crochet. We're going to be working down the sides of our stitches from our first row. So locate on the first stitch, we have a horizontal bar going across here, which is the top of our stitch or our chain. Then the back side of our single crochet, we have 2 legs coming down, kind of looks like a V. We're going to be going underneath this stitch, but we're going to be picking it up from this angle. So what I mean is, we're going to go from left to right, actually, right? Left to right, yarn over, pull up a loop, and yarn over, pull through both. So we're making a single crochet stitch. The only stitch we're using is single crochet. So single crochet there. Now rotate your tube a little bit, and you see the next V right here, the next 2 legs, and then that horizontal bar right here. We're going to go in, pick up that leg there, and make a single crochet. Rotate your work, find the next stitch right here, and go underneath, yarn over, and make a single crochet. Here's our next stitch right here. There's 1 leg and 2 legs right there. Going over to this leg here, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and make a single crochet. You see how it's kind of spiraling here on top? Go to your next stitch, go into that leg, and make a single crochet. So I think we've gone around now, all the way around, and now it's hard to see where to pick up your next stitch. We've got a lot of stuff going on here. We've got this and all this. We're looking for this stitch right here. It's still the leg there, but it pops up now. So we're going to go right here. You would think we would be going up in here, but we're working down the side of our tube. And as we keep going around, those legs are going to pop up at us a little bit more clearly. And if they don't, you can kind of squeeze it, and it'll be right there in the middle. Rotate and pick it up. Rotate, oops, and single crochet. And the more you keep going around and doing your single crochets, the easier it'll be to see where to put your hook. Sometimes I have to do this a couple of times if I haven't made this in a long time to kind of remember and see where to go. So if you don't get it on the first couple of times, just keep trying. And I'm not looking at my work from the side, I'm looking at it from the top. So I think if you look at it from the side, you're not going to know where to go. Right? But actually you could see just for taking a look at it, you can see the lines or the rows are starting to form here, and that's what we want. We want these lines, and they just spiral around, round and round. They're so pretty. Now, a couple things about this crocheted rope. It is stretchy, and I usually make this out of nylon and not yarn, but even the nylon will stretch out as well. So I would make it maybe an inch or an inch and a half shorter than what you actually want it to be, because eventually it will stretch out and it will be longer than you had originally maybe wanted it to be, because it does stretch quite a bit, especially when you have stuff in your purse and it's hanging down and it's on your shoulder. So just keep that in mind. So going in here and in here and in here. And then you don't necessarily need to count your stitches, because once you start going, you can start with 4 stitches, you can start with 5, 6, 7, 8. It just depends on how big of a rope you want, or what size thread or yarn you're using. So you can make this in lots of different sizes. So after you do each stitch, kind of turn it a little bit and go in the center there and pick that stitch up. Right there. My work's getting tighter now, I can tell. A little bit tighter. I am using a small hook for this weight of thread, but I want it to be kind of a tighter gauge. So you would just keep continuing this until you have the desired length that you would like for your handle. Once you have your rope as long as you like to end off, just go around, and instead of doing a single crochet, just do a slip stitch in each stitch around to end it off. And slip stitch. And the last stitch. Okay. And then you would end it off and just you can bring it over here and then make a knot, cut your yarn, and it'll look like this. And then you can go ahead and sew it into your purse. Throw that tail on there, down about that far down. And then just go ahead and sew this to the inside of your bag. And get it in there pretty securely. And just keep going back and forth like so. And when I'm going underneath, I'm feeling it with my fingers, trying not to come through on this side of my bag, on the front side, keeping all the stitches on the inside, but making it secure at the same time. So I just keep going back and forth like that, and then go ahead and do the same on the other side. Like that. And this is the side I sewed in. Isn't that pretty? Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. Super pretty. So that's how I finish my handle and sew it in. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on how to make the rope handle and do the interlock in the round. Please like and subscribe to my channel and check back often for more videos being released. Thank you so much for crocheting with me, and have a wonderful day.